Nand-based ROM array. Row 1 input is low, and row 2, 3, and 4 inputs are high. When the row 1 input is low, the NMOS transistor corresponding to row 1 in column 2 and 4 will be turned off. Therefore column 2 and column 4 outputs will be tied to VDD. Since row 2, 3 and 4 inputs are high, the NMOS transistor in column 1 and 3 corresponding to row 2, 3 and 4 will be turned on. Therefore column 1 and column 3 outputs will be tied to low. Row 2 input is low, and row 1, 3, and 4 inputs are high. When the row 2 input is low, the NMOS transistor corresponding to row 2 in column 3 and 4 will be turned off. Therefore column 3 and column 4 outputs will be tied to VDD. Since row 1, 3 and 4 inputs are high, the NMOS transistor in column 1 and 2 corresponding to row 1, 3 and 4 will be turned on. Therefore column 1 and column 2 outputs will be tied to low. Row 3 input is low, and row 1, 2, and 4 inputs are high. When the row 3 input is low, the NMOS transistor corresponding to row 3 in column 1 and 4 will be turned off. Therefore column 1 and column 4 outputs will be tied to VDD. Since row 1, 2 and 4 inputs are high, the NMOS transistor in column 2 and 3 corresponding to row 1, 2 and 4 will be turned on. Therefore column 2 and column 3 outputs will be tied to low. Row 4 input is low, and row 1, 2, and 3 inputs are high. When the row 4 input is low, the NMOS transistor corresponding to row 4 in column 2 and 3 will be turned off. Therefore column 2 and column 3 outputs will be tied to VDD. Since row 1, 2 and 3 inputs are high, the NMOS transistor in column 1 and 4 corresponding to row 1, 2 and 3 will be turned on. Therefore column 1 and column 4 outputs will be tied to low. In other words, to determine the column outputs, we can first look at the row with low input, followed by checking the presence or absence of NMOS transistor in the columns corresponding to the row with low input. The column output will be high if the row input is low and NMOS transistor are present in the column. The column output will be low if the row input is low and NMOS transistor are absent in the column.